All right, we're back in Las Vegas, the Mandalay Bay NFL Media Headquarters. Andrew Sendejo joins us here at the table, 365 Sports. 12-year NFL veteran, went to Smithson Valley High School. I played against them a long time ago, well before Andrew, and also Rice University, and again, 12 years, mainly with the Vikings throughout his NFL career. And BrainTreatNutrition.com. We'll get to football. You know that.
Yeah.
How did you get to this point where you jumped into this lake of all sorts of entrepreneurs?
Yeah, so obviously 12 years in the NFL, a lot of head trauma. And so after seeing a lot of prolonged head trauma on myself, my peers, we set out to create a line of products to help enhance and preserve brain health. So products that help with focus, memory, neuroprotection, stress and anxiety relief, sleep, and like the one you're holding there, Brain Water, our electrolytes plus focus product. We just wanted to address all these different areas of brain health with products that were safe and transparent and backed by ingredients that have human clinical studies on them that are proven to be effective. So another one of my teammates from Rice, we hired his mom and his family. They're all doctors as our medical consulting team to help validate all the studies and to help formulate everything. So I am not a neurologist, but we have neurologist-formulated products, like I said, to help enhance and preserve your brain health.
Cucumber lime, by the way.
Oh, you're supposed to mix it with water.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my. All right, everybody. If you just saw that was crazy. But
I survived.
It went straight to the dome. I do not recommend doing that. You can if you want to, but that's usually that's a young kid's game. That's a young kid's game. Do not do that. Mix it in your water. Hey, he went straight to the first. I was wondering what you were about to do.
You saw me. I've been teasing it.
I thought you were going to put it in water.
I saw the water bottle there.
It was fine. That's not the way to do it.
Have some more. You're going to need some more water.
Are my lips like purple or whatever?
No.
Hey, look, I got you some more here.
Did people?
Here, I got you another one.
That was not bad, actually.
Did everybody see the dust pop out of his mouth when he spoke? Did you? I hope.
Look, we do not recommend doing that. You can if you want to, but you need to mix it.
My vision just cleared up. I see.
Look, you look more focused. You look more energetic. You look hydrated.
Again, Brain Treat Nutrition. Obviously, the brain part of it is what I need. That wasn't a bad hit right there, by the way.
Yeah.
So
no, that's good.
Andrew, look, you just made a great recruiting pitch for Rice. Why Rice? Because if you need a neurologist, you have a couple people you can call without having to figure it out too much.
Yeah, I think just even me and my co-founder, we've always been into health and nutrition and wellness. We were always kind of the go-to supplement guy in our locker rooms. Even when he played in the NFL, when I played in the NFL, guys would always kind of come to us and ask us about different ingredients. And it was always a running joke, like, hey, guys, you guys can't take any products unless you ask me about it first. And so just, something I've always been into. And then obviously, like I said, just a lot of head trauma throughout the years. Actually, my very last play of my NFL career was a gruesome concussion. And so segueing into this kind of brain health area, it just makes sense, and I think it's an area that, like I said, we can help people with their brain health, with their cognitive function, with their focus, with their memory, all these different areas. I give it to my family, I give it to my mom, my dad. I take it, and even when I finish playing, a lot of memory kind of focus issues, a lot of fog, all the brain fog and whatnot. And so I've, by taking even my own products, because I've read all the studies, I know how well they work. I've been able to almost restore, my brain health back to what it once was, feeling better, feeling more energetic, feeling like my memory and my focus is improved. So like I said, I'm a customer of my own products. And even if nobody buys any of these, I'll take them all. So more for me.
Yeah. No, that really was. For a minute there, fantastic. I'm actually like as focused and clear.
We're going to have to clip this and send it to him so he can use it.
It's part of his commercial.
We'll pay you royalties on it.
I mean, the chat room laughing, because they're like, just take a one hit. Just what I did. It was great. That was fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank God there was a bottle of water close by.
I got more here if you want to just drown yourself in powder.
No.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Andrew, the Cowboys need a defensive coordinator. One of the candidates.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it.
But one of the candidates is Mike Zimmer, who you played for a very long time.
Yeah.
He was the defensive coordinator in Dallas at one time before, and then he's was the head coach for you in Minnesota, and he is one of the well-respected defensive minds. If they do make that choice, given the talent they have on defense, how does he fit what they do, or is it he'll mold what he does around what they have?
Yeah, I think he'll obviously have his, baby, so to speak, of like his defenses that he loves to run. But as a defensive coach, you're always adapting to how the game is changing, how these offenses are changing to kind of these basketball on grass, 7-on-7 type, where you have a lot of scat backs. You basically have 5 wide receivers at all times. Even the tight ends nowadays are basically just big, glorified wide receivers. And so I think just the experience he has, the amount of games that guy has been in and seen, he would be able to, not only install kind of his defense, but be able to, with the personnel, find the right kind of defenses to run. And also a lot of times what you do, you go in, you see a defense that these guys ran in previous years, and you just kind of run the same type of schemes that they know. And so you would say, hey, like, well, you guys used to call cover 6, like, we're going to run that still. It's going to be the exact same way. And so you try to keep some kind of uniformity, like going from one guy to the next, and then just try to critique and tweak different things. And just, but I think, he's an old school, hard-nosed coach, and I think he's obviously ready to kind of get back into the thing. So,
As a guy that played on defense, what's the most important? You can be really good and force turnovers like the Cowboys did, but when it came to the time up the gut, Hankins got hurt and they became vulnerable. What's that like on defense if you can't stop the run, no matter what level?
It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare because now you're playing, two-dimensional ball. You're having to play both. Whereas if you can stop the run and then they have to go to the pass, you're making them one-dimensional. It just makes everything easier for you. And so now instead of stopping everything, you only have to stop one thing. And so any defensive player will tell you pretty much the first checkpoint on every game plan is to stop the run and to get turnovers. Those are the two kind of main things. If you can do those, a lot of things will fall into place.
Who was on either side of the spectrum? Who was the most humbling running back and running game that ever, like, you had those moments where, like, are we, in the defensive huddle going, are we going to do anything about this guy? And what was the one where you were the most like, we shut this dude down?
Oh, gosh. I have to go through all my years. I have had the fortune of playing against some pretty good running backs, some big running backs.
Look,
Marshawn Lynch.
You had the best one across the way,
that
you practiced against. So
yeah, so
and Adrian Peterson, in case people are trying to.
In case you're wondering, yeah. Man, I'm trying to think of like who just had a really good run game that we just absolutely shut down. It's hard to think of right now, but yeah, I think about like. People always ask me like, who are the hardest like running backs to go against, and it's always those just like really big bruiser guys that can also run really fast. Actually, I would say even when I was in Indianapolis my last year, we obviously played Tennessee, and I think we always did a good job against Derrick Henry, who has kind of all of the attributes, size, speed, or whatnot. I played against him a couple times, and even when I was in Cleveland, when I was in Indy. Did a good job. But that's a guy that, like, every week, when you go play that team, like, okay, they're going to run the ball, and we have to be able to stop it. But there's also been some times where, in my career where you're just getting, ran all over, and you just know it's going to be a long day.
Andrew Sendejo with us, BraintreeNutrition.com. Somebody had a question about, can you ask Andrew if his products work with long COVID symptoms like brain fog?
So I legally can't make any medical claims about that, but these products are, they have scientific studies on humans that are proven to help with focus, brain fog, ADHD type symptoms, memory. So we have had people that have had some of those kind of long COVID brain fog type things that have giving us some good reviews on that. It helped clear that up. But from a legal standpoint, I can't medically say that it helps with that. But the overall, these ingredients, like I said, have human clinical studies proven to be effective. That's why we put these products in there. And if you go to our website, we have a 35% off sale. We have free shipping, money back guarantee. So if you try it, you think that it sucked, you don't like it, we'll refund you your money. That's how confident we are in our products. So, and for also, like I said, for every sale, we donate a portion of our proceeds to Alzheimer's research. So we're on the forefront of helping prevent degenerative brain disease. And like I said, just trying to improve people's brain health and improve people's overall longevity.
I'll just ask you,
I checked
Smokey,
a lot of those boxes, by the way. Seriously, the symptoms like ADHD, attention. Oh my God, I'm like the king of it.
Are you brain foggy right now?
No, I'm telling you right now. I wear contacts.
You got like a pep in your. You look your whole aura is.
I'm not joking. I wear contacts. One, monovision, and I see clear now across the room and it might be the quick little sugar. No, you said there's no sugar.
No sugar, no caffeine.
Whatever the electrolytes or whatever.
That you're getting,
But I mean, my mind is, and they know it's a little, I'm dangerous right now.
You did it without putting water. So
yeah. These are,
Can you put, by the way, please digest with water on the package?
It is on here. I guess it's on here on the stick pack too, but you just decided to.
Hey, I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I never read the directions.
I like it. I think the only other person that I've seen do that was I think
Rob Gronkowski or someone like that.
Maybe, yeah, or someone that was a little intoxicated, and I was like, "Hey, you need some of this to help you out."
And they bull rushed it.
Yeah, and they just went right to the dome with it. So,
what does Patrick Mahomes, besides he's talented and gifted and all, what do you see in him that makes him so special?
I think part of it is that he is going to give you a game no matter what. He's gonna find a way to either win the game or give you hell on the way to a loss. I think just, the way that their season has ended, where it wasn't doing too hot, and there was maybe a chance they weren't going to make the playoffs, to where, they clinched, and now they're playing good ball. And I think just their team, there's a lot of guys that have been to this stage, and so it's not something new to them, and they're experienced here. And there's not all the bright lights. It's like, okay, we've been to the Super Bowl many times, and so I think there's kind of this element to that, to where the confidence is even higher going into the game. They've been here, they've won here, and he's going to make plays with his feet, he's going to make plays with his arm, and they're going to have some really creative play calling in the game that is going to give people problems. But anytime you face a quarterback like that as a DB, it's always, you just know you're going to be exhausted at the end of the game, because you're going to have to cover your guy 2 or 3 times throughout the play. You're going to cover him on the route that he was supposed to run, and then you're going to have to cover him when he starts scrambling around, and maybe even longer. So it's always a long day.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Brock Purdy and what he's proved a lot of doubters wrong? And look, you're a guy who had to prove it in the league. Like you didn't do it the easy way. Nobody was like, well, we got to make sure that Sendejo makes this roster because we drafted him really high. I mean, you earned your spot everywhere you were.
Yeah, I think he's that guy has been, ever since he stepped foot on the field as a starter, has shown that he is starter level material. Play with poise, has made good plays. Obviously, has put his team in a position to go to the Super Bowl, almost go last year. There's nothing on the tape. I always would just watch the tape, and I would take a guy for what I saw on the tape. I don't care what the stats were, what their draft status was, or anything. Whatever I see on tape is how I'm going to play against you. And so from everything I've seen, that guy plays as high a caliber as a first-round pick, as a veteran quarterback. He's obviously understands their scheme really well, and that's what gives those guys, that confidence to play like that. So yeah, it'll be a good matchup. I'm excited. I'm excited for for even him as a guy in that position to have a chance to win it, and basically kind of to prove all the doubters wrong.
Andrew Sendejo, again, 12-year veteran, Vikings for most of his career. It's BraintreeNutrition.com. I didn't mean it this way, but the little part of the segment got a lot of people talking. I mean, seriously, they're one. Good thing my wife isn't watching. She'd buy the whole warehouse of brain water for me. So, but people get it. This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is and the bottom line is what you've been through as a player. Others have been through as a player. The mind of what we try to protect, and then also those who might have other issues that lead to that.
Yeah.
Just go to the website. That's how you go.
Yep. Just go to braintreenutrition.com. Check us out there. Like I said, you get 35% off your first order. We have some other kind of discounts that roll through. And like I said, free shipping. And if, we're based in Austin, so we're right there. So we'll get there. It won't take very long to get there.
No, it's right. You're right around the corner.
Yes.
Andrew Sendejo, we appreciate your time. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Enjoy the
guys.
week. I know you will.
Appreciate it.
We're back with Paul Catalina